In the small town of Everwood, nestled at the edge of an ancient forest, lived a solitary violinist named Amelia. Legend spoke of a mythical creature, the melodica, said to be drawn to the purest music. Intrigued, Amelia played haunting melodies each night, hoping to catch a glimpse. One moonlit evening, a gentle breeze carried ethereal notes into the forest. To Amelia's astonishment, the melodica emerged, a creature with wings fashioned from delicate musical notes. It danced to her melody, creating a symphony of enchantment. Amelia and the melodica formed an unspoken bond, their music intertwining like a magical duet. The townsfolk, captivated by the enchanting tunes, flocked to the forest to witness the mesmerizing spectacle. Word spread, and Everwood became a haven for those seeking solace through music. The melodica, an elusive guardian, guided musicians to create harmonies that healed hearts and mended souls. Amelia's nightly serenades turned Everwood into a haven for creativity and connection. As years passed, the melodica faded into the whispers of the wind, leaving behind an enchanted forest and a town forever changed by the magic of music. Amelia's violin, now aged and cherished, continued to echo the melodies that had woven the tapestry of Everwood's extraordinary tale. In the quaint town of Eldridge, where the streets were lined with cobblestones and the houses whispered tales of yesteryears, lived a mysterious clockmaker named Elias Thorne. Every night, as the moon ascended the sky, Elias would retreat to his workshop, a dimly lit room filled with ticking timepieces. Legend had it that Elias had crafted a unique clock, one that could turn back time. Skeptics dismissed it as folklore, but one curious soul, a young girl named Lila, dared to believe. Drawn by the allure of the mysterious clock, she snuck into Elias's workshop one moonlit night. There, amidst the rhythmic ticking, Lila discovered the extraordinary timepiece. Hesitant yet intrigued, she carefully turned its delicate hands. To her astonishment, the room blurred, and suddenly, she found herself in a bygone era, the town vibrant with life. Overwhelmed by the magic she had unleashed, Lila yearned to return. However, as the clock struck midnight, the enchantment began to fade. With a heart torn between two worlds, Lila faced a choice: stay in the past or embrace the present. As the clock resumed its normal rhythm, Lila made her decision, carrying the echoes of Eldridge's timeless tale in her heart. In the small town of Eldridge, nestled between rolling hills and lush forests, there lived an old man named Elias. Elias was known for his eccentricities, often spending his days collecting peculiar trinkets and artifacts from the woods that surrounded his quaint cottage. The townsfolk, while amused by his odd behavior, never paid much attention to him, dismissing him as a harmless eccentric. One day, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm orange glow across the town, Elias stumbled upon a peculiar object half buried in the damp soil. It was a small, ornate box, intricately carved with symbols that seemed to dance in the fading light. Intrigued, Elias carefully unearthed the box and cradled it in his weathered hands. As he held the mysterious box, a soft hum emanated from within, sending shivers down Elias's spine. Unable to contain his curiosity, he gingerly opened the lid, revealing a swirling mist that seemed to hold the secrets of 1,000 worlds. Mesmerized, Elias gazed into the ethereal depths, feeling a connection to something ancient and powerful. Unbeknownst to Elias, the box contained the essence of a forgotten deity, imprisoned for centuries by an ancient civilization. Released from its ethereal prison, the deity sought a vessel to regain its strength and wreak havoc upon the world once more. Drawn to Elias's lonely existence, it slowly began to seep into his being, merging their essences in a dance of otherworldly energies. Over the following weeks, the once quiet town of Eldridge experienced a series of strange occurrences. Unexplained phenomena and bizarre events left the townsfolk bewildered and fearful. Crops withered, the air crackled with an unnatural energy, and shadows seemed to move with a life of their own. As the chaos intensified, Elias became increasingly aware of the entity residing within him. At first, he resisted its influence, but the deity's power proved too seductive to ignore. Elias's eyes glowed with an otherworldly light, and his once feeble frame now exuded an aura of immense power. The townspeople, sensing the source of their misfortune, gathered to confront Elias. Standing at the edge of the town square, Elias faced his neighbors with an eerie calmness. The deity within him reveled in the fear and desperation that permeated the air. Just as the confrontation reached its climax, a lone figure emerged from the shadows, a mysterious wanderer named Celine. With a knowing look in her eyes, she revealed herself as a guardian of ancient relics and a seeker of balance. Celine, armed with knowledge of the deity's true nature, challenged Elias to reclaim his humanity and expel the malevolent force. In a climactic battle of wills, Elias grappled with the deity's influence, guided by Celine's wisdom. As the first rays of dawn painted the sky, Elias, with a tremendous effort, expelled the ancient entity from his being, banishing it back into the ornate box. The town of Eldridge slowly returned to normal, with Elias now revered as a hero who had faced unimaginable darkness and emerged victorious. As for Celine, she vanished as mysteriously as she had arrived, leaving behind a town forever changed by the interplay of magic and the resilience of the human spirit. In the heart of an ancient forest, hidden beneath the emerald canopy, there stood an enchanted tree named Aloan. Legend whispered that Aloan held the power to reveal the deepest desires of those who dared to touch its bark. One crisp autumn day, a curious wanderer named Arya entered the forest, drawn by the mystic tales. With a tentative hand, she brushed against Aloan's trunk. The tree quivered, its leaves rustling like a secret shared among friends. Arya's deepest longing unfolded before her eyes, a forgotten dream she had buried in the hustle of life. Emboldened by Aloan's revelation, Arya set out to chase her neglected passion, storytelling. Word by word, she crafted tales that danced like fireflies in the minds of her listeners. Her stories echoed through the forest, awakening the magic that lay dormant in every tree and creature. As seasons changed, so did the forest, now vibrant with newfound life. The Aloan stood proud, a silent witness to Arya's transformative journey. In the end, Arya realized that sometimes, all it took was a touch, a connection with the ancient and the magical, to unearth the dreams that had long been rooted in her soul. And so, the forest continued to hum with the enchanting tales born under Aloan's benevolent gaze. In the quiet town of Serenity Falls, nestled between rolling hills and ancient forests, lived a young woman named Amelia. She was an artist, known for her vivid imagination and the ability to bring her dreams to life on canvas. Her paintings adorned the walls of the local art gallery, captivating the hearts of those who gazed upon them. One crisp autumn morning, as the leaves crunched beneath her boots, Amelia stumbled upon an old, dilapidated mansion at the edge of town. The mansion, with its weathered facade and overgrown garden, seemed to whisper secrets of a forgotten time. Intrigued, Amelia couldn't resist the call to explore its mysterious halls, as she stepped through the creaking doorway. The air within the mansion felt heavy with the weight of memories long past. The grand staircase beckoned her upward, and with each step, echoes of laughter and whispers from another era surrounded her. Amelia found herself drawn to a dusty, forgotten attic, where a collection of forgotten artifacts lay hidden. Among the relics, she discovered an ancient journal, its leather cover worn and brittle. The pages, yellowed with age, revealed the tale of a love lost to time. The journal belonged to a young artist named Lucius, who lived in Serenity Falls centuries ago. His forbidden love with the daughter of a powerful noble had led to tragedy, and the mansion had become a silent witness to their sorrow. Amelia became captivated by Lucius' story, feeling an inexplicable connection to the past. Determined to bring their love to life through her art, she immersed herself in the forgotten tale. Each stroke of her brush breathed life into the characters, and the canvas transformed into a portal between worlds. As she painted, Amelia found herself transported to Serenity Falls of the past. The air shimmered with an ethereal glow as she witnessed the clandestine meetings between Lucius and his beloved Isabella. The grand mansion, now alive with the laughter and love of centuries past, stood proud against the backdrop of a bygone era, yet, with each stroke of her brush, Amelia also unraveled the tragic threads of their tale. The whispers of heartbreak echoed through the corridors as she painted the lovers' tearful farewells, the moments of betrayal, and the eventual separation that condemned them to an eternity of longing. Haunted by the echoes of the past, Amelia became entangled in a web of time and emotion. She found herself torn between the desire to change the course of history and the understanding that some stories were meant to be left untouched. As the lines between her world and Lucius faded, Amelia grappled with the consequences of meddling with the fabric of time. In a climactic moment, the boundaries between the two worlds blurred, and Lucius and Isabella stepped out of the canvas, their eyes meeting Amelia's with gratitude and sadness. The mansion, now restored to its former glory, radiated an otherworldly aura as the three artists stood together in a timeless embrace. Yet, as the echoes of eternity resounded, a bittersweet truth unfolded. Lucius and Isabella were destined to return to the canvas. Their love forever captured in Amelia's masterpiece. With a gentle smile, they thanked her for the fleeting moments of reprieve she had granted them. As the lovers faded back into the painted world, the mansion stood silent once more. Amelia, now alone in the attic, clutched the ancient journal in her hands. The pages, once filled with the vivid hues of a tragic love story, now turned blank, the artist's heart heavy with a mix of fulfillment and sorrow, Amelia descended the grand staircase, leaving the mansion behind. Serenity Falls returned to its quiet existence, the echoes of eternity lingering only in the memories of a young woman who had dared to bring a forgotten love to life. One gloomy afternoon, a curious young girl named Lila decided to unravel the secrets behind Jasper's workshop. Intrigued by the rumors and fueled by her adventurous spirit, she ventured into the overgrown path leading to his domain. The air thickened with an eerie silence as she approached the weathered door. Cautiously, Lila pushed it open, revealing a world of wonders within. Brass gears adorned the walls, and shelves were lined with peculiar gadgets emitting soft hums. At the center of the room stood a large contraption resembling a time travel device, with an assortment of levers and buttons. Jasper, hunched over a workbench, looked up with twinkling eyes. "Ah, a curious soul has found her way in. What brings you to my humble abode, young one?" Lila stammered. "I wanted to know the stories behind your creations, sir." Jasper chuckled, beckoning her closer. "Sit, child. Let me share a tale." And so, he spun yarns of distant galaxies, talking animals, and enchanted realms. Each gadget held a piece of his adventurous past, a key to unlocking the extraordinary. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Lila realized the value of curiosity and the magic woven into the fabric of ordinary things. She left Jasper's workshop with a heart brimming with tales, promising to return and share her own adventures. From that day forward, Eldridge embraced the peculiar, and Jasper Pickett's workshop became a haven for those seeking the extraordinary in the seemingly mundane. And so, in the heart of the small town, stories unfolded, connecting the ordinary and the extraordinary in a dance that enchanted the souls of Eldridge. In the quaint village of Luminaria, where lanterns adorned every home, there lived a peculiar lantern named Lumina. Lumina possessed a magical glow that could lead seekers to their heart's desires. One evening, a young artist named Milo, disheartened by a lack of inspiration, stumbled upon Lumina in the village square. Mesmerized by its ethereal radiance, Milo whispered his longing for creative inspiration. To his astonishment, Lumina flickered and soared into the night, guiding Milo through moonlit meadows and starlit streams. The village lights dimmed as Lumina led Milo to a hidden glade, where vibrant fireflies danced in harmony. There, Milo discovered a canvas woven with the luminescent strokes of the fireflies' dance. Inspired, he began to paint, capturing the enchanting spectacle on his canvas. As dawn approached, Lumina gently returned to the village square. Milo marveled at his masterpiece, grateful for the wandering lantern that had ignited his artistic spirit. Luminaria woke to find Milo's masterpiece lighting up the town, a testament to Lumina's magical journey. Once upon a time, in the quaint town of Whimsyville, lived a young girl named Rosie. Rosie was known for her contagious laughter and her insatiable curiosity. She had a special bond with the creatures of the forest, and every day after school, she would venture into the woods, eager to explore and make new friends. One sunny afternoon, as Rosie skipped through the emerald green trees, she stumbled upon a peculiar bird with feathers that shimmered in all the colors of the rainbow. The bird, a magical creature named Rainbow, perched on a branch and sang a melodic tune that filled the air with joy. "Hello there, Rainbow. What brings you to Whimsyville?" Rosie asked, her eyes wide with wonder. The colorful bird hopped down and spoke with a gentle voice. "Greetings, dear Rosie. I have been searching for a kind-hearted friend to embark on a magical quest with me. Will you join me on an adventure?" Without hesitation, Rosie agreed, excited for the prospect of a magical journey. Rainbow explained that they needed to collect 7 enchanted feathers from different corners of the forest to unlock the magical portal that led to the heart of the mystical Rainbow Valley. Their first stop was the Whispering Grove, where the wise old owls held the first feather. As they entered the grove, the trees seemed to murmur secrets to one another, creating a symphony of soft whispers. The owls, perched high on the branches, greeted Rosie and Rainbow warmly. "Dear friends, to earn the first feather, you must solve a riddle," said the oldest owl, with wise eyes that gleamed in the moonlight. Rosie and Rainbow listened intently as the owl presented them with a riddle. "I have keys but open no locks. I have space but no room. You can enter but you can't go inside. What am I?" After a moment of contemplation, Rosie excitedly exclaimed, "A keyboard." The owls nodded in approval, and the first rainbow feather appeared, shimmering in the moonlight. With the feather secured, Rosie and Rainbow thanked the wise owls and continued their journey. Their next destination was the sparkling pond, where a family of mischievous water sprites guarded the second feather. The pond sparkled with 1,000 diamonds as the sprites giggled and splashed around. To earn the second feather, Rosie and Rainbow had to play a game of hide-and-seek with the sprites. The mischievous creatures darted among the lily pads and danced on the water's surface, trying to outwit their new friends. After a lively game, the water sprites presented Rosie with the second rainbow feather. And with a splash of water, they wished them good luck on their quest. The third feather awaited them in the glimmering glade, where a group of fireflies created a magical dance of light. The fireflies shared tales of their nightly adventures and revealed that the third feather could only be obtained by catching a rare moonbeam. Undeterred, Rosie and Rainbow spent the night chasing moonbeams through the glade, their laughter blending with the twinkling of firefly lights. Just as the first light of dawn painted the sky, Rosie caught a shimmering moonbeam in a jar, earning the third rainbow feather. With 3 feathers in their possession, Rosie and Rainbow ventured into the enchanted meadow, where mystical creatures of all shapes and sizes gathered to celebrate the beauty of nature. The wise old turtle, guardian of the meadow, held the 4th feather. To prove their friendship with the creatures of the meadow, Rosie and Rainbow participated in a dance, twirling and laughing with the magical beings. The turtle, pleased with their joyous spirit, presented them with the 4th rainbow feather, and the meadow erupted in applause. Their next destination was the Crystal Caves, a labyrinth of glistening crystals that held the 5th feather. The cave was guarded by a gentle giant named Crystal Heart, whose task was to ensure that only those with pure intentions could pass. To pass Crystal Heart's test, Rosie and Rainbow had to answer a series of riddles that tested their kindness and compassion. As they answered each riddle with sincerity, Crystal Heart's heart-shaped crystals glowed brighter, and they were rewarded with the fifth rainbow feather. The sixth feather was hidden in the velvet veil, where a family of kind-hearted deer lived. The leader of the deer, a majestic stag with antlers adorned with blossoms, explained that the feather could only be obtained by planting a seed of kindness. With the help of the deer, Rosie and Rainbow planted a magical seed in the center of the veil. As they watered it with kindness, the seed grew into a magnificent tree that bore the sixth rainbow feather as its first blossom. With 6 feathers in their possession, Rosie and Rainbow embarked on their final journey to the Whispering Waterfall, where the mystical unicorn, Moonlight, guarded the last feather. Moonlight explained that to unlock the portal to Rainbow Valley, Rosie had to share a sincere wish from her heart. Rosie closed her eyes, her heart fluttering with dreams and hopes. She whispered her wish to Moonlight, and with a gentle nuzzle, the unicorn granted her the 7th rainbow feather. The moment all 7 feathers were assembled, a radiant portal appeared before Rosie and Rainbow. With a leap of faith, they stepped through, finding themselves in the heart of the breathtaking Rainbow Valley. The valley was a paradise of colors, where sparkling rivers flowed with hues of every shade, and magical creatures danced in harmony. In the center of the valley stood a majestic rainbow tree, its branches adorned with the 7 rainbow feathers. As Rosie and Rainbow approached the tree, it began to glow with a radiant light. The enchanting energy of the feathers merged, creating a dazzling display of colors that painted the sky in a vibrant arc. The magical aura filled Rosie with warmth and happiness. Suddenly, a voice echoed through the valley, "Thank you, Rosie and Rainbow, for bringing the magic back to Rainbow Valley. Your friendship and kindness have restored balance to our world." With those words, the valley erupted in a cascade of rainbow sparkles, and Rosie and Rainbow found themselves back in the woods near Whimsyville. The magical journey had come to an end, but Rosie's heart was forever touched by the enchantment of the rainbow feathers. As Rosie returned to her town, she shared the tale of her magical adventure with the people of Whimsyville. The once hidden wonders of the forest became a source of joy and inspiration for all, and the town flourished with a newfound appreciation for kindness and curiosity. From that day forward, whenever a child in Whimsyville looked up at the sky and saw a rainbow, they remembered Rosie's incredible journey and the magical bond between a curious girl and a rainbow-feathered friend. And so, the enchantment of the rainbow feather lived on, a timeless story of friendship, kindness, and the magical wonders that await those with open hearts. Once upon a time in the land of Mirthville, a little elephant named Ella discovered a magic mirror in the heart of the enchanted forest. This mirror had the power to reflect the emotions of the one who gazed into it. Ella, usually the jolliest of all creatures, noticed a frown on her reflection. Worried, she embarked on a journey with her trusty friend, Peanut the parrot, to seek the wise Moonstone Turtle. The Moonstone Turtle explained that Mirthville's happiness was fading, and only an act of true kindness could restore it. Inspired, Ella and Peanut shared laughter and joy with the forest's inhabitants, from the tiniest bugs to the tallest trees. As their kindness spread, the magic mirror shimmered with radiant light, and Mirthville glowed with happiness once more. Ella and Peanut's hearts swelled with pride, realizing that true magic lies in the simple joy of making others smile. And so, the tale of Ella and Peanut's kindness became a cherished bedtime story in Mirthville, reminding all its residents of the magic within kindness. In the cozy corner of an enchanted meadow lived a tiny mouse named Mabel. Mabel dreamt of dancing in the moonlight, but she was too shy to join the lively nocturnal celebrations with the other animals. One magical night, a wise old owl named Oliver appeared, sensing Mabel's longing. With a twinkle in his eyes, Oliver offered Mabel a shimmering moonflower that granted her courage. Embracing the moonflower's glow, Mabel tiptoed into the moonlit clearing. To her surprise, the animals welcomed her with joyous squeaks, and twinkling fireflies joined their dance. As they twirled and giggled under the silver moon, Mabel discovered her own special dance, the Moonbeam Waltz. The meadow echoed with laughter, filling the night with warmth. The next morning, Mabel woke up with a heart full of happiness. She thanked Oliver for the magical moonflower, vowing to share its glow with any shy friend she met. And so, the moonlit meadow became a place where even the tiniest creatures could find courage and join in the enchanting dance of the night. Once upon a time, in a lush forest nestled between rolling hills and babbling brooks, there existed a magical place known as the Enchanted Grove. This extraordinary grove was home to a community of animals who lived harmoniously under the protective branches of the ancient trees. Among these woodland creatures were Oliver the owl, Benny the bunny, Lila the fox, Ella the elephant, and Sammy the squirrel. One sunny morning, the friends gathered near the grove's crystal-clear pond, surrounded by vibrant flowers and tall grasses. As they chatted about their day's adventures, a fluttering sound interrupted their conversation. It was Mia, a radiant butterfly with shimmering wings that reflected the colors of the rainbow. "Good morning, dear friends." Mia greeted them with a twirl in the air. "I bring news from the heart of the Enchanted Grove. The wise old oak has sensed a disturbance in the magical balance of our home. He believes that a forgotten artifact, hidden deep within the grove, is in danger. The balance must be restored, or the magic that protects us all could be lost." The friends exchanged curious glances, their eyes filled with determination. They knew that the wise old oak was never wrong, and the harmony of the Enchanted Grove was of utmost importance. The artifact is said to be the crystal heart, hidden in the mystical heart of the grove, continued Mia. Legends say that the crystal heart holds the key to preserving the magic and balance of our home. To retrieve it, you must embark on a quest that will test your friendship, courage, and cleverness. Ella the elephant, with her wise eyes and gentle nature, spoke up, "We cannot let harm come to the Enchanted Grove. Let's embark on this quest together and protect the magic that binds us all." And so, with a unanimous agreement, the friends set out on their grand adventure to find the crystal heart and save the Enchanted Grove. Their journey led them through the heart of the grove, where towering trees intertwined their branches, forming natural archways that sparkled with ethereal light. The air was filled with the sweet scent of blossoms, and the friends felt the energy of the grove guiding them on their quest. Their first challenge was the Whispering Willows, a mystical grove of ancient willow trees known for their enchanted whispers. The willows rustled their leaves, revealing cryptic messages that guided the friends deeper into the heart of the grove. Benny the bunny, with his keen senses, deciphered the whispers and led the way. As they ventured further, they reached the glimmering glade, a clearing bathed in the soft glow of magical fireflies. The fireflies danced around a stone pedestal, where a puzzle awaited. Oliver the owl, with his keen intellect, quickly solved the puzzle, unlocking the path to the next part of their quest. The friends encountered a series of challenges, each one testing their unique strengths. Lila the fox, with her agility, navigated through the mystical maze, a labyrinth of twisting vines and hidden pathways. Sammy the squirrel showcased his nimbleness as he leaped across the dancing stones, a series of stepping stones that moved in rhythm with the forest melody. At the heart of the grove stood the Whispers of Wisdom, an ancient stone circle where the wise old oak awaited. With his weathered bark and wise eyes, the oak shared words of encouragement and guidance. To reach the crystal heart, you must pass through the veil of dreams, where reality blurs with imagination. Trust in your friendship, and the way will be revealed. With renewed determination, the friends pressed on, guided by the words of the wise old oak. They entered the Vale of Dreams, where the boundaries between reality and fantasy became indistinguishable. Trees whispered secrets of forgotten tales, and magical creatures flitted through the air like living dreams. As they navigated the enchanting realm, they stumbled upon a peculiar door standing alone in the midst of the Vale of Dreams. The door, adorned with intricate carvings, seemed to beckon them closer. Benny, ever curious, pushed it open, revealing a passage that led them into a hidden chamber. In the heart of the chamber stood the crystal heart, a dazzling gem pulsating with a gentle glow. The friends marveled at its beauty, realizing the importance of their quest. However, before they could secure the crystal heart, a mysterious figure emerged from the shadows, a mischievous sprite named Sparkle. Sparkle, with her twinkling eyes and mischievous grin, floated before them. Greetings, brave travelers. You have proven your worth to reach the crystal heart, but to claim it, you must pass my magical trials. The friends exchanged determined glances, ready to face whatever challenges Sparkle had in store. The sprite presented them with a series of whimsical trials that tested their friendship, creativity, and resilience. First, they encountered the Symphony of Whispers, where each friend had to contribute a unique sound to create a harmonious melody. Benny hummed a tune, Ella trumpeted a gentle note, Lila added a playful beat with her tail, Oliver hooted a melodic owl song, and Sammy chattered rhythmically. The Symphony of Whispers echoed through the chamber, captivating Sparkle. Impressed, Sparkle presented the next trial, the luminous canvas. The friends were given magical paintbrushes that could bring their imaginations to life. Together, they painted a breathtaking mural on the chamber walls, depicting the wonders of the enchanted grove and the unity of its inhabitants. As the mural sparkled with life, Sparkle nodded in approval, acknowledging the friends' creativity. The final trial, the Unity Dance, awaited them. In a circle, they joined hands and danced to the rhythm of the Whispering Woods. Each step resonated with the magic of the grove, creating a bond that transcended words. As the friends completed the Unity Dance, Sparkle's mischievous demeanor softened into a warm smile. You have proven your friendship and mettle. The crystal heart recognizes the harmony within your hearts. Take it, protect it, and let its magic continue to weave through the enchanted grove." With those words, as the friends exited the Vale of Dreams, they were greeted by the warm sunlight filtering through the ancient trees. The whispering woods seemed to hum with gratitude, and Mia, the butterfly, fluttered around them with joy. "You've done it. The crystal heart is now in safe hands, and the enchanted grove is forever grateful," Mia exclaimed. The friends returned to the crystal-clear pond, where the animals of the enchanted grove awaited news of their quest. As they shared the story of their adventure and presented the crystal heart, a wave of joy and relief washed over the grove. From that day forward, the crystal heart adorned the heart of the enchanted grove, radiating its magic and preserving the harmony of the forest. The friends, bonded by their shared adventure, continued to explore the wonders of their home. Knowing that their unity had safeguarded the enchanting haven they cherished, and so, under the protective branches of the ancient trees, the friends celebrated their victory with a grand feast. The enchanted grove echoed with laughter, music, and the whispers of gratitude from the very heart of the magical forest they called home. In a tranquil pond lived a little turtle named Tessa. Tessa dreamt of exploring beyond the familiar lily pads and meeting new friends. One sunny day, she gathered her courage and set out on a great adventure. Through winding streams and over pebbly bridges, Tessa encountered a wise old frog named Franklin. He shared tales of distant lands and the importance of kindness. Tessa listened intently, absorbing Franklin's wisdom and carrying it in her heart. Continuing her journey, Tessa met a family of dragonflies who taught her the art of dancing on the water's surface. They twirled and spun, leaving ripples of joy in their wake. Tessa, too, embraced the dance, her shell gleaming in the sunlight. As Tessa ventured further, she stumbled upon a shy firefly named Felix. Together, they created a spectacular light show, illuminating the night with patterns that sparkled like a starry sky. With newfound friends and a heart full of courage, Tessa returned to her pond, where the lily pads seemed friendlier and the water felt warmer. She shared her adventures, spreading the lessons of kindness and joy, and so, the little turtle's great journey turned her pond into a haven of friendship and happiness for all its inhabitants. In a quaint village nestled between rolling hills, there lived a little girl named Luna who dreamt of touching the stars. One night, a shooting star fell from the sky and landed in her backyard, revealing itself as a celestial creature named Stardust. Stardust explained that Luna's pure heart had summoned it for a special mission. With a sprinkle of stardust, Luna's feet left the ground, and they soared into the night sky. Together, Luna and Stardust visited the Dreamland, a magical realm where dreams took shape. Luna giggled as she played with whimsical creatures made of moonbeams and danced on clouds of cotton candy. However, they soon discovered a problem. The Dreamland was losing its colors, turning dreams into shades of gray. Determined to bring back the magic, Luna dipped her fingers in stardust and painted the sky with vibrant hues. As Luna's colors spread, the dreamland sparkled with life. Grateful dream creatures joined Luna in a dazzling dance, and the once gray world transformed into a kaleidoscope of joy. With a grateful heart, Luna returned to her village, bringing a piece of dreamland magic with her. Every night, she shared tales of her dreamy adventure, reminding everyone that a sprinkle of imagination could turn the ordinary into the extraordinary. Once upon a time, in a little village nestled between rolling hills and whispering trees, lived a curious bunny named Cotton. One night, a magical moonbeam landed in Cotton's garden. To his surprise, it spoke, "I am Moonlight, here to grant you one wish," said the moonbeam. Cotton thought hard. "I wish for a garden full of colorful flowers." In an instant, the moonbeam sprinkled magic dust, and the garden bloomed with vibrant hues. But Cotton wasn't done. "I want my friends to share this beauty too," he wished. The moonbeam twirled, casting its spell across the entire village. Soon, everyone marveled at the blossoming gardens. The village became a haven of joy, thanks to Cotton's selfless wish. From that day on, the magical moonbeam visited the village every month, leaving behind a trail of enchantment. And so, Cotton and his friends learned that true magic lies in sharing happiness with others. In the quaint village of Willowbrook, a child named Maya possessed an extraordinary gift, the ability to communicate with animals. One day, a deep shadow cast by a malicious wizard over the village causes the animals to become silent. Disturbed by the unnatural silence, Maya sought guidance from the wise old owl Hoot. The owl revealed that the wizard had stolen the animals' voices and imprisoned them in a magic crystal. Maya was not impressed and set out on a dangerous journey to confront the sorcerer. Armed with determination and a necklace gifted by Hoot, Maya infiltrated the wizard's lair. Enjoying the challenge of a little boy, the evil woman underestimated Maya's power. As the necklace glowed, Maya chanted a spell that shattered the crystal and revealed the stolen sounds. As the voices echoed, the village changed. The flowers bloomed and the laughter returned. Grateful for Maya's courage, the animals promised eternal friendship. The humble heroine Maya became the beloved protector of Willowbrook, and her gift restored the broken harmony between nature and magic. Deep in the forest, Aaron, a young boy, lives in a powerless village. But one day, he finds a mysterious book. The pages in the book tell him the story of an ancient warrior. Aaron decides to discover the power within him. Aaron heads to one of the ancient temples hidden in the forest. The temple opens the doors to a world full of dragons. While receiving training, Aaron becomes stronger and discovers the courage within him. One day, a terrible dragon attacks their village. Aaron turns into a warrior armed with what he has learned. In a fierce struggle, Aaron encounters the dragon. While fighting with his courage, speed, and the ancient martial arts he has learned, he uses his inner strength to protect his village. The dragon is defeated by Aaron's determination and his village is saved. Aaron returns to his village as a powerful warrior. His story becomes a legend filled with his determination and inner strength, and he is remembered as an unforgettable hero among the village people. In the village of Elders Higher, nestled between Emerald Hills and Azure Lakes, lived a child named Luca. Blessed with an extraordinary gift, Luca could hear the whispers of the wind and understand the language of trees. One fateful day, a thick fog descended upon Eldershire, stealing the joy from its inhabitants. Desperate, the villagers sought Luca's help. Guided by the gentle zephyrs, Luca ventured into the enchanted forest of whispers. Through the ancient trees, Luca discovered a forgotten oracle, a magical mirror reflecting the village's sorrow. Determined, Luca spoke words of hope and courage. The oracle responded with a dazzling radiance that pierced the fog, returning to Eldershire. Luca carried the mirror's glow. As the villagers beheld the radiant child, the fog lifted, revealing a transformed landscape. Luca, the unassuming hero, had unlocked nature's secrets to bring light to Eldershire, proving that sometimes, the smallest voices hold the power to dispel the darkest shadows. In the small coastal village of Marlowe's Haven, young Theo discovered an ancient map in his grandfather's attic. It revealed a hidden island rumored to hold a treasure guarded by a mythical sea serpent. Ignoring the village's warnings, Theo set sail on a tiny boat, determined to prove himself. Navigating treacherous waters, Theo reached the island and faced the serpent, a shimmering creature with scales like precious jewels. Instead of brandishing a weapon, Theo offered a shiny seashell, a symbol of friendship. Surprisingly, the serpent accepted, revealing a secret cave filled with lost treasures. Word of Theo's courage spread, attracting villagers seeking the island's riches. However, Theo insisted the real treasure was the newfound understanding between humans and the sea serpent. Marlowe's Haven flourished, its residents embracing the beauty of the sea. Theo returned a hero, his adventurous spirit and compassionate heart turning a quest for gold into a tale of unity and friendship, echoing through the generations of Marlowe's Haven. Once upon a time, in the heart of Starlight Valley, there lived a little kitten named Sparkle. With fur as dark as the night sky, Sparkle dreamt of dancing with the stars. One magical evening, a shooting star landed in her backyard, revealing a tiny, glowing creature named Stardust. Stardust, a playful star sprite, shared Sparkle's dream. Together, they set out on a cosmic adventure to the Starlight Ball, where constellations twirled and galaxies waltzed. Along the celestial path, Sparkle and Stardust encountered friendly planets that gifted them with glittering stardust. As they reached the Starlight Ball, Sparkle hesitated, feeling shy. But with Stardust's encouragement, she danced gracefully among the stars, leaving trails of stardust behind. The entire galaxy applauded, and Sparkle's heart sparkled with joy. When the night ended, Stardust returned to the sky, promising to visit Sparkle whenever she wished upon a star. Sparkle, now the star dancer of Starlight Valley, drifted to sleep with Stardust dreams, knowing that magic always twinkled in the heart of those who dared to dream. Once upon a time, in the enchanting realm of Whimsywood, there lived a curious little creature named Sparkleflutter. Sparkleflutter had fluffy lavender fur and wings that glimmered with the colors of the evening sky. One sunny day, she discovered a magical key in her garden. Intrigued, Sparkleflutter decided to explore the enchanted forest beyond the shimmering meadow. As she fluttered through the trees, the key began to glow. Sparkle Flutter followed its soft, golden light until she reached a mysterious door. With a turn of the key, the door swung open, revealing a world filled with talking animals and candy-colored clouds. Sparkle Flutter made friends with chatty rabbits and playful squirrels. They danced beneath the cotton candy trees, their laughter echoing through the air. As the day turned to dusk, Sparkle Flutter realized it was time to return home. With a happy heart, she flew back through the door, leaving the enchanted world behind. As she tucked the magical key safely into her pocket, Sparkle Flutter knew that even in her little garden, there was always a touch of magic waiting to be discovered. And so, in the cozy land of Whimsywood, every day became an adventure for Sparkle Flutter. The end. Once upon a moonlit night in the enchanted forest, lived a tiny firefly named Sparkle. Sparkle loved to explore, but there was one thing that puzzled her: the mysterious whispering woods. Determined to uncover the secret, Sparkle embarked on a journey through the glittering meadows and bubbling brooks. Along the way, she met a wise old owl named Oliver, who shared a riddle. To reveal the wood's secret, follow the shimmering light where shadows dance in the night. With newfound courage, Sparkle followed the dancing shadows until she reached a hidden clearing. There, under the moon's gentle glow, she discovered a magical pond filled with tiny fairies casting spells. Amazed, Sparkle befriended the fairies and learned that the Whispering Woods held the key to their enchanting powers. From that day on, Sparkle and her new friends played together, their laughter echoing through the forest, turning it into a place of joy and wonder for all who ventured in. And so, the curious firefly uncovered the magic hidden within the heart of the Whispering Woods. In a faraway land where the hills rolled like gentle waves and the forests whispered secrets, there stood a magnificent tree known as the Whimsywood tree. Its branches reached high into the sky, adorned with shimmering leaves that sparkled like jewels. One day, a young girl named Oliver stumbled upon the tree while wandering through the woods. Intrigued, he approached and discovered a small plaque at its base that read, "Make a wish, dear traveler, and let the magic of the Sparkle Breeze tree make it come true." Excitedly, Oliver closed his eyes and whispered his deepest desire. Suddenly, the tree began to glow with a soft light, and a single leaf drifted down into his hand. Days turned into weeks, and Oliver watched in wonder as his wish started to unfold before his eyes. The Sparkle Breeze tree had granted him the courage to overcome his fears and pursue his dreams. From that day on, Oliver visited the Sparkle Breeze tree often, not only to make his own wishes but also to help others discover the magic within themselves. And in doing so, he realized that sometimes, the greatest magic of all is found within the heart. Once upon a time, in a land of candy-colored hills, there lived a curious kitten named Whiskers. Whiskers loved to explore and discover new things. One sunny day, as he chased his tail near the sparkling river, he stumbled upon a mysterious door at the base of Rainbow Hill. Intrigued, Whiskers pushed the door open and found himself in the enchanted garden. The garden was filled with talking flowers, giggling mushrooms, and fluttering butterflies. A wise old tree named Grand Oak told Whiskers that the garden needed a little magic to blossom even more. Determined to help, Whiskers embarked on a quest to find the legendary stardust berries hidden deep within the luminous forest. Along the way, He befriended a chattering squirrel and a singing bird, who joined him on his adventure. After overcoming challenges and sharing laughter, they discovered the stardust berry's secret. When sprinkled over the garden, the berries brought a shower of magical rain, turning it into a wonderland of vibrant colors and sweet scents. Whiskers and his newfound friends danced in delight, grateful for the enchanting magic they had brought to the enchanted garden. And from that day forward, the garden bloomed with everlasting joy. In the quaint town of Meadowbrook, a shy and curious child named Lily stumbled upon a forgotten garden hidden behind an old mansion. Intrigued, Lily discovered that the garden was enchanted, but its magic was fading. Determined to revive its splendor, Lily embarked on a quest. Armed with a tarnished key found in the garden, Lily unlocked the secrets within. Each day, she toiled, planting seeds and whispering words of encouragement to wilting flowers. As the garden bloomed, so did the town's spirits. Residents, once burdened by worries, found solace in the vibrant oasis. News of Lily's magical endeavor spread, reaching even the reclusive mansion owner. Touched by the child's kindness, the owner revealed themselves, a long-lost gardener who had enchanted the garden years ago. Grateful for Lily's efforts, they gifted her a radiant blossom that would forever bloom, symbolizing hope and the power of a child's heart. Meadowbrook, transformed by Lily's courage, held a grand celebration. The garden became a cherished haven, and Lily, the unassuming hero, continued to sprinkle magic wherever her small footsteps tread.